A corrupt healthcare system. As long as we have a corrupt healthcare system, this will go on. Doctors are prescribing medication when the patients do not need them. Why? In the past, they used to get cash money, and now they get invited to conferences in resorts around the world for their prescriptions. This is reality and not a conspiracy. I know very well how the system works. Can you imagine doctors prescribing drugs like Lipitor as preventive medicine? Do you know the side effects of these anti-cholesterol drugs like Lipitor? This is a joke. The whole pharma is based on these types of manipulations and lies where the patients are used like a cattle to make money. Did you know the rate of suicides went up by 500% in the past 2 years? Opioids are playing a big part in these suicides. What are the governments doing about it? Analysis of the corrupt healthcare system, a Machiavellian perspective. In the realm of healthcare, where lives hang in the balance and trust is paramount, the presence of corruption is nothing short of a moral and practical catastrophe. Niccolò Machiavelli, known for his pragmatic views on power and governance, provides a lens through which we can dissect the intricate web of corruption within the healthcare system. 1. Corruption's impact on public trust. Machiavelli would argue that trust is the bedrock of any functioning society. In healthcare, trust in doctors and the system is essential for effective treatment and overall public health. When corruption taints this trust, it can have dire consequences. Example, in the United States, the 2019 case of the Operation Varsity Blues scandal revealed how wealthy parents bribed doctors and university officials to fake medical conditions and secure extra time on standardized tests for their children. This corrupt behavior not only eroded trust in the medical profession but also highlighted the corrupting influence of money in healthcare and education. 2. Manipulative prescription practices. Machiavellian manipulation of incentives is evident when doctors prescribe medication that patients do not need in exchange for financial benefits. Example, the pharmaceutical industry's involvement in the opioid crisis in the United States is a stark case. Companies like Purdue Pharma aggressively marketed OxyContin, downplayed its addictive properties, and rewarded doctors with financial incentives for prescribing it. This resulted in widespread opioid addiction and a devastating public health crisis. 3. Profit at the expense of morality. Machiavelli acknowledged that the pursuit of power and profit could lead individuals to abandon moral principles. In the healthcare industry, profit motives often overshadow ethical considerations. Example, the case of Martin Shkreli, a pharmaceutical executive who raised the price of a life-saving drug by over 5,000%, exemplifies this profit-driven mentality. His actions, driven solely by profit motives, drew widespread condemnation and highlighted the moral bankruptcy that can occur within the industry. 4. Political response and opioid crisis. Machiavellian principles suggest that governments must respond effectively to crises to maintain stability and legitimacy. In the context of the opioid crisis, political actions are a test of leadership and governance. Example, the U.S. government's response to the opioid crisis included lawsuits against major pharmaceutical companies like Purdue Pharma. These legal actions sought to hold these corporations accountable for their role in the crisis while signaling to the public that the government was taking decisive action to address the problem. 5. The need for accountability. Machiavelli stressed the importance of holding those in power accountable for their actions. In healthcare, accountability is crucial to maintaining public trust and ensuring ethical conduct. Example, in India, the Medical Council of India has taken disciplinary actions against doctors found guilty of unethical practices, such as accepting kickbacks for prescribing certain medications. These actions serve as a deterrent and a message that unethical behavior will not be tolerated. In summary, the examples provided demonstrate how Machiavellian principles can be applied to analyze the corrupt healthcare system. These situations highlight the consequences of corruption on trust, the manipulation of incentives, the erosion of morality, the necessity for a political response to crises, and the importance of accountability. To address these issues, governments, healthcare institutions, and society as a whole must prioritize ethical behavior, transparency, and the well-being of patients over financial gain and power.